Hi, Henry. Hi, Lexi. Hi, everyone.
All right, you got room for me? Hi, sorry about that. Hi. Happy Friday. It's not Friday, it's Thursday, but it's Friday for us because we're moving offices, not for you necessarily. We have work to do, but we don't have a full day tomorrow. This is the last time we're ever shooting Live at 5 from this location. But I don't know if anyone's really going to be able to tell that we're in a different location.
We'll still have this, right?
Yeah, we'll stop this for a while. Hi, how's everyone doing? We have Gideon Glick here today.
We do.
Super excited. Gideon, of course, is a Spring Awakening icon. Legend.
Oh, I just have, because I was cleaning out my desk.
You just figured out who he is? What?
No, at my desk, I found the original Gap ad from, like, what was that, 2006, 2007?
Talk about iconic. Yeah. Candy Letty just said, I love Gideon, all caps. Anyway, we'll get to him. What's going on in the news? Is there any news today?
Yeah, so the big story from today is that Barbara Cook is returning to the New York stage.
Off-Broadway at New World Stages. Mm-hmm. Now, Barbara Cook is, for you kids out there, a musical theater legend. And she originally played the role Laura Benanti's now playing.
Yes, and
She Loves Me. That was one of her many iconic roles. But she's done a lot of, it's like a solo concert?
Yeah, it's like one of her, like, she does a lot of, like, one-woman retrospective shows where she, like, tells stories and sings her famous songs.
She's done some, like, Sondheim-only ones. Is this one not just Sondheim? Is this
no,
kind of like
I believe this is going to be more all-encompassing.
Is this going to be like Barbara Cook at Liberty? Is that what it is? Cool.
But what's exciting about this, too, is that Tommy Tune is directing.
What?
Yeah, and James Lapine is going to conceiving the show, putting it together with Barbara Cook.
That sounds like a fight. Two big directors.
That's a lot of Tonys in one.
That's a lot of Tonys. So this morning I went to a press event for Waitress. Beth actually covered it, but I just went to watch them sing because I wanted to see them sing that music. They did 4 songs, and it looked pretty different from Boston.
Really?
So I saw it at ART, and yeah, we know Sierra Vargas. What's up? And there's new choreography, lot more choreography now. And I also periscoped those numbers. So I hope you enjoyed that if you watched it. I did that for you, for all of you, so you feel like you're part of it. You're also, but if you missed it, all the videos are on the site, so you can watch.
That's a good question, actually.
Watch all the videos.
Are the men in Waitress super tall, or is Jesse super short? Jesse's not, like, very short, but Nick Cordero
is enormous. Yeah. Nick Cordero is enormous. So if I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah, maybe it does. And also, he's still in the Bronx Tale, right?
Is he going back and forth now?
Yeah, he's like rehearsing one and performing the other. It's crazy. The life of an actor. Keep talking. I want to pull something up.
So we have a fresh face that went up today. It was Zachary Noah Pizer, who is in Wicked right now, making his Broadway debut as Bach.
He's the new Bach.
Fun things we learned about him, one being that he is a bird caller.
Yeah, it's an
award-winning bird caller, and he demonstrates it in the video.
Yeah, so you should watch it.
Turn your volume down just a little bit, because it gets pretty loud.
Did it blow your ears out? Yeah, a little bit. Make sure you watch that. And then there's some Kristin Chenoweth video, right?
Yeah, so she was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen last night, their 1000th episode. So she was a very special guest.
Okay.
And
what'd you find out?
She watches a lot of
I love that someone just
Housewives.
wrote disaster with a question mark. Disaster has an exclamation point on it, actually. Wrong punctuation. So anyway, go ahead.
She watches a lot of Real Housewives.
I'm not shocked.
A lot.
A lot.
She knows her stuff.
She's like an addict, okay.
She is continuing to say that she'd like to play Madame Marble in the Wicked movie that
she's putting it out there?
Happen. Yeah. She said this before, actually on Watch What Happens Live, 2 years ago.
This is her thing? She just goes
this
on.
This is like what she's campaigning for. It's like a long-term thing now.
That'd be fun.
It would be like full circle for her.
I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Then who would Adina play?
I was thinking that yesterday, actually.
Elphaba's mom in the opening dance sequence? I don't know. I don't know if there's a role for both of them, but maybe they can expand it.
Yeah. She also said she wants to play Mame.
This is funny because I said when Ryan said this, I said, well, she always said she wanted to play, and she was supposed to play Hello, Dolly.
Yeah,
I mean, Dolly Levi.
It
was almost like announced that they were developing a revival with her, which would have been a great role. But I think now she's like, well, that one got taken by Bette Midler, so let's do Mame. I think Mame actually could be even more fun than Hello, Dolly, I will say, because Mame's supposed to be like fun party girl, right?
Yeah, like, and I mean, like, I would be like a good you have to find a right scene partner opposite her.
Yes, because to sing Bosom Buddies.
Yeah.
Maybe Idina Menzel.
There we go.
There you go. We just cast it. Totally down with that.
And
yeah.
so this last thing is going to be in my odds and ends later today. Do you got any Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt fans out there? You know Titus Burgess, correct? He plays Titus. I didn't mean to block you, Ryan, but this is pretty fabulous. So you go to this website, which is Pinot, which if you know, explain Pinot Noir to everybody. In
it's a viral
Unbreakable
video.
Kimmy Schmidt, he sings a song, Pinot Noir,
Yes.
an ode to black penis.
And then you go to the site, it says, are you over 21? And you need to click
Yeah, this is my favorite
If you
part.
are, you click yes, and then this happens. Is there volume needed?
Yes, you need.
Do we need volume?
It's mandatory.
It says order.
There you go.
Oh no.
Yeah. So anyway, he pours it, and then you can buy it. That's it. I just want everybody to see that. And then there's actual wine. This is our point.
This is
he's
a
now
legitimate
selling
thing. He is a
actual
wine connoisseur.
wine. Orders will ship on March 14th. A bottle is $24.99. You can buy a case. If you need a whole case. I don't know how it is, but I expect some free samples, Titus. Send them over. Maybe that can become like a new Live at 5 thing, like whichever Broadway star is pushing booze that week.
Sure.
Yes, Brian is doing Superior Donuts. We talked about that. He got that Superior Donuts pilot, which is super exciting. Is it time?
Yeah. I will.
Is it time to talk about Peter Panic? Find out what that is? Okay, everybody. Mr. Gideon Glick. Where's my... Can you make sure it's recording? Look, it's Gideon Glick.
Hello.
Hey, Gideon.
Hi.
I can't even see you. There's so many comments covering your
Hello,
face.
everyone. I've never been here.
People love you.
This
What?
is exciting.
You
I've never
excited?
been here.
I know. Welcome. And
Thank you.
we're leaving today. But then we'll have to have you at our new office.
And goodbye.
How are you? First of
well.
all, can I just say, the last time I saw you, you were in this spectacular play called Significant Other.
Oh.
I just want to put it out there that I've been a fan of yours for a long time, but like that performance was like so brilliant.
Oh, thank you very
Such a
much.
beautiful, beautiful performance. So I
Thank
hope
you.
you guys saw that. But I'm sure you know a little show called Spring Awakening, or a bigger show called Spider-Man, bigger or littler, depending on how you
Depending
on how you
what
sort
you're
of
counting.
bounce it out. Ernst, my fave. And look, you got a yes, Gideon.
Oh, very nice.
We were just talking about yes. So you are here to talk about something different,
Yes.
aren't you?
Yes.
Tell me. So there's this thing called Peter Panic.
Yes.
And it's a game.
Yes, so Peter Panic is a game, but it's a musical theater video game. That's
Finally, for all you musical theater nerds who also are video game nerds.
which is me, actually.
Like this guy.
So it is available on your iPhone or iPad. It's called Peter Panic, and it is basically about a boy named Peter who wants to put on a show, Peter Pan, and the theater is dilapidated, so he goes across his town to find people to help him put on this show. And you play video games to get to them.
What do you mean to get to them? To get
So
to different
basically-
people, like to go
Yeah,
talk
so there's
to people?
basically like all these little challenges that you have to do, and you have to get through all of them, 15 levels each per level, really, for bigger level, to get to the boss. And then
Wow.
you
Did you get
recruit
through
these
how far
people.
into the game did you? You said you played it.
Yes. So
It's not on Android yet. It's an iOS game.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not on Android yet.
Gideon has the greatest Twitter. Yes, and
thank
by the
you.
way, it's Gid Glick. It's not anything else.
Not anything else.
On Twitter.
There's
it's
some bad ones out
GIDGLICK. That's the Twitter. That's the official Twitter. Have you played the game?
I have played the game. Yeah.
So wait, and who else is involved with it?
So
Emily Skaggs?
other people that are in it are Emily Skaggs
Fun
from Fun Home, Nico Benson, Amanda Savin, Michael Kilgore, a lot of other people. It is and it's all sung. So the entire script is a real new musical.
Wow.
Yes.
So what are you singing?
We're singing the dialogue.
Ah,
it's
got
sung
it.
through. It's
That's
like,
crazy.
You could call it an opera, but it's not an opera.
So what was it like watching it? So you went into a recording studio and did
Yeah.
it, and then what's it like seeing it together? Like, is it weird to?
It's super cool.
to see.
I mean,
all-
my character's name is Any Fighting? What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. So I'm
I don't
ignoring that
know.
comment. Sometimes
Sorry.
I should just ignore Gideon.
I'm gonna fight.
Ugh.
So what was your question? I forgot.
One of us
already.
is so good looking. I'm in high school. I'm part of the musical Into the Woods. Do you have any advice? You played Jack, and I'm sorry, we're gonna get back to the game in a second. Just give him a little advice.
Advice: learn your music as soon as possible.
It's complicated.
Yes.
Okay, so you knew that the game was happening, and you recorded it. So
Yes.
how much did you know of the vision of the game when you went in to record it?
So basically, James Marion is the developer,
Mm-hmm.
and Ben Bonema wrote the book and lyrics and music. And they told me what the plot was,
Mm-hmm.
and so I only come in around level 4 or 5.
Oh, you have to keep playing to get to Gideon.
You do. And Emily comes in late too, so you really got to stick
So
with it.
you build up to that. So how far did you get when you played?
I got to the end of Act 1.
Oh,
And Act 2
there's acts too.
is coming out, but it's not out yet.
Oh, I see. So we're gonna get into this one, and then it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep growing.
Yes.
That's crazy. Do you think there are a lot of Broadway gamers, Broadway fans, people are like gaming while listening to show tunes?
I think definitely. I mean, I'm one of them, so I feel like there's got to be.
What are your
others.
go-to games? What do you love?
I like Civilization 4 and 5.
Okay.
I like simulation games like SimCity, and I also like RPG games, which is a role-playing game.
Okay.
So I like Final Fantasy quite a lot.
Okay. Are you excited for like virtual reality gaming? Like, are you
My
gonna get
boyfriend bought me the virtual reality thing,
Yeah?
and it makes me very nauseous. So.
Oh, no, really?
I'm not.
What
not
have you
excited.
played in there?
Just like all the apps, there's like
Wow.
app games you can play on. But what is cool is like the New York Times has this like virtual reality
Yeah.
documentaries, and those are really beautiful. And he fights. What fights? What are you talking about?
In the game? Do people fight in the game?
Well, yeah, there's battles, but like it's not like
Musical
people
theater
fighting
battles.
each other. It's like yeah.
So people can actually download this game today.
Today it comes out today.
Today. That's why you're here.
It's very fortuitous.
I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
So do you want to do more of like? Would you love to do like voice in like some of your other games? Like, do you want to like?
Oh,
is that your
my
thing?
idea would be to make money off of doing voices and theater. That's all I want to do.
Gaming
Like cartoons,
and
but
Broadway.
cartoons and games, but
Okay,
cartoons.
Cartoons. Yeah.
Cartoons would be cool.
I can see you doing cartoon
Oh, I would
voices.
love to do it.
Can you do a lot of wacky things with your voice? Like,
I mean, just listen to me now.
does your is your voice on the game on Peter Panic now available in the iTunes store, App Store, whatever?
Yes.
Is that your regular voice, or are you doing voices?
It's kind of my regular voice.
Okay, it's just
It's a
you.
little like crisper.
Are we gonna
So
know it's
people can
you?
understand
Like if
that
I was
I'm
playing it, would I suddenly
speaking.
go, "That's Gideon. Where I'm at level 4. Gideon just welcomed me."
You would, because my name is Gideon in it,
Oh.
and the avatar kind of looks like me, and then they tell you who is playing the parts at the very top screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you it actually is you.
It is me, but I'm a character. I play Peter's childhood friend, named Gideon.
Who ended up on Broadway in Spring Awakening?
No, it doesn't
Doesn't get
intersect
there?
like that.
Maybe the 4th version. Well,
Maybe the fourth act.
The plot will just keep going.
Yeah.
So what else are you up to?
Not much.
No, hanging out.
Hanging out, auditioning. There's
Yeah.
stuff like in the works, but like
Cool.
that's not enough to like to put out there.
There's no announcements yet.
Sorry.
We have
just
Peter Panic. That's Significant Other, though. Wow, that was a good play.
I'm glad you liked it.
It was beautiful.
Thanks for
And
coming.
that Lindsay Mendez girl was
Amazing.
in it. And she's in Nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Nerds.
Yeah, are you?
Have you seen any like?
I saw Nerds years ago.
Where'd you see it? In
The
Philly?
first version. Nope. New York Musical Fest. Nymph.
Oh, it's a nymph baby.
So long ago. You were probably in grade school.
I don't think that's true. Am I a big gamer?
We said
Yes,
that, Henry.
I am.
Henry's one of our number one viewers.
Oh,
the
hello,
Henry.
Henry.
But he missed that part. Big
Sorry,
gamer.
Henry, but welcome. Welcome in.
So yeah, and those Spring Awakening friends. Who's your closest Spring Awakening friend?
It's a good question.
Just pick one.
Oh my God! What they're?
Oh, stop it. Speaking of, Ryan McPhee.
I don't have this in
Ryan
paper
McPhee.
form.
Oh my God, Ryan McPhee. We're cleaning the office.
Look at this.
Ryan McPhee just found this. This is worth covering my face for.
Look at that. Cover both of our faces.
Look at that. Where are you?
That's wild. I'm right there.
Oh, there you are. Look at you wearing red and orange. I like people that wear red and orange together. That's a good.
It wasn't my
It's
decision.
Gap. This is your Gap ad.
This is
was
the
in-
Gap ad.
This was in Times Square.
This was it was
is
like
a
a
billboard.
3-tiered billboard on Times
Look at
Square.
that, everybody. Look how amazing that is.
That I wish I took pictures of. I wish I like actually.
You didn't take pictures in
No,
front of the billboard?
I was like.
Well, you know why? Because it wasn't such a selfie world yet.
It wasn't.
You know what I mean?
And I didn't want to be a selfie
And Instagram
guy.
didn't exist because we could have just gone back on your Instagram account and seen all the photos.
You're right.
Look at these.
Look how young we
these,
look.
Look at these beauties.
We're so fresh-faced. We're
So
not fresh-faced
fresh-faced.
anymore.
So fresh. Anyway, there they are. Who's your number
Perfect
one friend?
amount
You
of
won't
people
tell
for
me
a
what
game
you-
of cribbage. I've never played cribbage.
That's
I only
a
play video
So
games.
this is the cribbage team.
Who's
Who'd you talk to last?
Jonathan Groff.
I know him.
No, Jen Damiano.
Oh, she's in a new show.
She's in a show.
where's-
Were you
oh,
there
sh-
for that?
She's not in this.
For the rehearsal thing for American Psycho?
Did I what? Yeah,
Were you there
of
for
course
that?
I did.
Were you
Of course I did. We
periscoping
might
it?
have some exciting Broadway.com news coming up about her.
Oh.
Maybe. Where's Groff? Why can't I
Graf is
find
right
Groff?
there.
Oh.
Because
Oh my god, I literally don't recognize him.
Yeah,
His
he
head
looks
is
so
right next
young.
to you. Look, there's Groff, everybody. Look at that. Look at those
We're still
kids.
talking about cribbage.
Yeah.
What is
I don't
cribbage?
know. It's a British thing, isn't it? Cribbage? I don't know. Whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna read all this news. So anyway,
That was old news. This is like 8 years old.
It's so old. Gideon, so good to see you as
Thanks
always.
for having me.
Thank you so much for coming in. And everyone, if you're into like gaming or Broadway, I mean it's very Broadway themed.
It is.
So even people who aren't into gaming, they might want to like check it out because like maybe they'll like get into it.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, I'm into this Broadway stuff.
Yeah, and it comes out today, and you can get it at the App Store, and it's really fun. It's
Totally.
really, really fun.
I can't wait. I'm gonna download it right after this Periscope.
You better. I hope you're not lying.
I'm at least gonna go until level 4 so I can hear your voice.
Thank you.
Even though I just heard it for the last 20 minutes.
Uh,
Thank you so much for being here.
All right.
It's a
Bye,
pleasure
guys.
always. Everyone, we're not on live at 5 tomorrow, but we will be back Monday. But I'm on vacation. But somebody will be here Monday. Bye.